Working Dragon Mystic, where we discuss real metaphysical and occult knowledge so that you can manifest real and tangible results in your life. I'm Drake, and today we're going to be discussing thankfulness and gratitude, and why these two things are so valuable to anyone's life, and especially that of the magician. Okay. Now, this time of year, here in the US, it's November. It is fall. We have made it through Samhain, or Halloween. Hopefully you had more treats than tricks, or if you were the one doing the tricking, hopefully you kept it safe, but you had a good time doing it. But now, here in November, as we get deeper into fall, a holiday season ramping up. For us here in America, we have Thanksgiving coming. And I know there's a lot of mixed feelings about this holiday for so many different reasons. You know what? Let's toss all that out. Let's focus on the general, across the board, meaning of Thanksgiving. Okay, shall we? Because it isn't about pilgrims, it isn't about any of that crap. In fact, if you look into the history of it, it was getting back to friends, family, and being thankful. It really was. And I'll be honest, when it came to this particular holiday, I had a love-hate relationship my whole life with this one because, well, my family's a pain in the rear, but I do like food. But more than that, and my mom may still have this recording. I might have to contact her to see if she does, and if she does, maybe get a copy of it to slide in here with little Drake, little Drake, like middle school or elementary school Drake, where he was interviewed for a radio station, what he was thankful for. Can you believe I was little? I can't. Anyway, we'll see if I can get it. If not, sorry. But the concept is here. What are you thankful for? What are we truly thankful for? Now, I don't care who you are, where you are, or what you're doing. We have something to be thankful for in life. And I get asked all the time, Drake, we've heard you talk about your past and, stuff, and, it's been rough. How do you stay so chipper or hyper? Well, my first counter is most people think I'm a butthole, but here, I get it. I do have a more expressive personality, and I can be fun to be around for friends and whatnot. And I do attract people. People are attracted to me to chat. I have charisma, I guess. I don't know. But I do know what you mean, because I'm not a person who will sit and mope all day long. I don't do it. Does that mean I don't have rough spots? No, it does not. And the trick is thankfulness and gratitude. Now, first off, just starting in life. Let's start just life before we move into magic, shall we? So I don't care who you are, what you do, you're going to have a rough spot, a bad time, bad week, bad month, bad year. We all do. And if you study astrology talks about this thing called Saturn's return, which happens around usually 28-ish or so, where basically everything that you thought was a solid foundation gets thrown in the blender and hits frappe, because that transition of life is over and it's time for something new. And yeah, I'll admit I don't really do a lot with astrology, nor do I put a lot of credit into it, but I will admit most people I know around 26 to 30, they have a life-changing situation type thing that shakes them up. Myself and my wife had the same things. So life happens. That's generally what it comes down to, is life happens. And I'm a big proponent of life will happen. I mean, heck, we got a coffee cup at the merch store that says, life moves that mock screw you. Okay. And that comes from a motto I have that, YouTube won't necessarily let me post. Just replace screw with something a bit more military lingo, if you will. So there is that. Now, but thankfulness and gratitude is actually paying attention. What do you have? If you've been following my prosperity and wealth magic series, prosperity and wealth really comes down to thankfulness and gratitude as well, because you need to understand what you have before you can go on. You really do. And most of us, especially here in the States, even the worst of us off, have it better than so many other people. And I remember in my youth, I was far too stupid and selfish to see that. I really was. And I feel bad about that. If I could go back and change my views at the times, I would. But we are our own. Okay. I'm not my neighbor. My neighbor's not me. I'm not the guy down the street. I'm not the mayor. I'm not, you know, I'm me. No one else on this planet is me. I'm me. So I have to deal with me. There's situations. If I can help them, I'll help them. If I can't, I can't. But I have to deal with me first. To do with it, I need to look at what I do have and what I'm thankful for. Okay. Now, I have a pretty good YouTube channel. Um, it's not one of these big, massive, super influencer channels. No, no, no. I'm a pretty small metaphysical channel in comparison to some others. Though I would still view it as a successful channel because I'm very thankful for my viewers and everything, and the opportunity to be able to share and teach and help others. I'm very thankful for that. Um, and I've done it from a point of knowing where I am and working to build myself up. If you all saw the first videos, I am a freaking statue because I'm terrified of cameras, which I've had to work on. I still am afraid of cameras, but I'm far more comfortable talking about them. Many of you know we recently was able to upgrade the audio here at Working Dragon Mystic, where we were able to, we'll say, cut down on some of the exterior noises, because y'all know I live where jet noise is just unavoidable. And I'd never shoot a video if I filmed when they don't fly. It's that simple. They always be flying. So having the ability to upgrade the audio and stuff like that, I'm thankful for that. This video here right now, we're filming on a new camera that actually allows me to get a slightly better picture, I think, and a slightly easier setup. Allows me to do more and actually even improved the quality of the live streams, which for us here at Working Dragon Mystic, the live streams are a big part of what we do, the ability to actually take time to connect with the viewers. So I'm very thankful for this channel and the things that it has allowed me to do. And as such, I've not tried to, I guess you would say, blow a lot of money or whatnot to try to be a YouTube influencer. I'm not. You know, I'm not Mr. Beast. I'm not one of these guys who have hundreds of thousands of followers. Maybe I will one day. I don't know. Maybe I'll have a breakout video. I don't know. You never know. But I'm not going to change who I am to do it. But then there's my home life. I got a reasonable home. And I know that, you know, my wife has a good career. She's military. I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful she has a career she loves and enjoys, even if it frustrates the tar out of her from time to time. Though I don't always enjoy where we get stationed and live, I am still thankful for the ability to move and travel and see places. Um, I am thankful for, you know, what we've built throughout our lives because, oh Lord, we've lived in the red before. I am thankful for the friends I have. I'm old enough, I have had to lose friends to time and death or just drifting apart and the likes, many, many things. So I am thankful for those. I'm thankful for the ability to, you know, be able to have enough money to try new recipes and cook little things, you know. I'm thankful that I have a reliable vehicle, which currently is paid off. Yay. I'm thankful for the ability to sit down and this probably makes most sense to a lot of people, but I'm thankful to be able to enjoy a nice cup of coffee. Now, see, a lot of people who know me know I don't do a lot of luxuries. Anyone who knows, you guys all love my hats and everything. You know, the hats of some of you said the real magician's the hat. It's not me. Um, you'll never know. And I was asked where I get my hats and how much they are. For those who've asked, I've told you where I've got them. This one perhaps is one of the more popular ones you all see me in. It's like a $40 crushable felt hat. There's nothing fancy about it. It's durable. It's going to last me. So when I buy something, I think about that. Same thing with this. This is one of my newer ones. I'm still trying to decide if I like the rolled rim or not. Kind of do. Still adjusting. Gonna have to wear it more on videos to really get that jive, I guess. But again, we're talking another crushable felt hat. I think this one was 50, I think. But when it comes to my hats, I don't go over $50. That is my cap. Because of it. Same thing with a lot of y'all know this one. This is, you can tell it's well worn and old and loved. But again, inexpensive, crushable felt. My coffee is the luxury, and that's kind of funny to say because coffee is not that expensive, is it? But instead of going out to the Starbucks or someplace like that, I prefer to brew my coffee at home. I've even been known to have a burr grinder at times. Currently, my burr grinder died, so we just buy ground right now. But I have found a brand of coffee that I really enjoy. It's more of a micro roasted style coffee, good quality, and that's my kind of luxury treat. And it's something I can, I have it daily every morning, and well, actually, I have it throughout the day. I appreciate little things. I'm not saying everyone has to just give it, do the little things. Big things are nice. I took just last month. I took a 7-day road trip with the wife. We stayed in hotels. We got to visit people. We got to travel the interstate, watching the leaves change colors for fall, which was absolutely gorgeous. I was so thankful to be able to do that without having to worry. And yes, so far we are still totally in just general day life. And I'm saying all this because of this. In life, something bad's going to happen almost daily. Something's going to fall off the shelf. You're going to stub your toe. You're going to have a bad day. Someone's going to cut you off in traffic. Someone's going to cuss you out. Bad things will happen. They will. And you can choose to focus on that and spiral into an emotional negative, or you can pull back and acknowledge this just happened. This thing just happened. But you can also look at what you still have, what you do have to be thankful for, what is going right in your life. Even if it's something that's been going right for the last year, it's still there. It's still something good in life. And I would challenge you to look and what do you have to be thankful for and grateful for? Everyone has it. You just have to find it. It can be hard for some, but you have to find it. Now, with that, let's get to Magick. So, a lot of people come to Magick and they want instantaneous manifestations of life altering things. Magick doesn't work that way. We have discussed this so many times on the channel, but Magick can open doorways and pathways to help you manifest things over time to constantly increase your positioning. And that is great. But you should also be thankful for the ability to manifest them, and you should be thankful when you get them. And understanding thankfulness and gratitude really helps to fuel your magic. So last week we did a video about visualization where we said think, feel, manifest, right? Okay. Well, thinking of something, as we described, is freaking easy. I went through there and named off a bunch of things and just told you to think of them. Boom, visualization done. The feeling is the hard part. That really is the hard part in magic. The feel is the hard part. One emotion that I have found that always works with magic is thankfulness and gratitude. Always. So when you're visualizing you already having that result, you've already manifested it, you have it. We do talk about the joy of it. But what if we understood thankfulness and gratitude truly? Like, let's say we live a life where we Daily focus on what we're thankful for and grateful for. Daily, not just here at Thanksgiving, but daily we do it. We become so in tune with that emotion that when we visualize what it is we're trying to manifest and we're feeling ourselves already having it, we are thankful we have it. We are grateful we have it. And that is an emotion we can push into our spell. Okay, so it's already pushed out and it's helping it manifest. But as we go through daily life, being thankful and grateful for what we have, we're constantly generating and snowballing the same emotion, even though we're not thinking about what we tried to manifest. And the more grateful and thankful mentality and emotion we have around us every day, the stronger the manifestations of those magics that we used thankfulness and gratitude to push and manifest actually get. This, in the life of a magician, begins to create a massive snowball effect, allowing us to manifest larger things quicker because we are constantly practicing a concept of thankfulness and gratitude. I know this sounds a little woo woo and a little love and light compared to what you're probably used to seeing on my channel, but this is true. You can utilize thankfulness and gratitude this way, and it has magnificent effects. First off, daily life, you just practice it. You're going to be a happier person. Okay. So you make a habit of practicing it daily. Then you start practicing it in your magic also. You literally start reinforcing everything, and everything just snowballs and builds to a much more um, powerful life of self-mastery and empowerment, because essentially everything you do every time you're thankful or grateful, that resonates out to your workings. So let's put that into context, Drake style. So if I'm using thankfulness and gratitude to manifest prosperity magic or health magic or anything, okay, we always say once the spell's done, let it go, forget about it, don't think about it. I don't think about it, I let it go. But every morning I get up, I make me a fresh pot of coffee, I sit down, especially in these cold autumn mornings, and I take that first sip of a fresh hot pot. I am filled with a gratitude and a thankfulness to enjoy that sip. That emotion resonates out from me to my life and everything that my energy and my magic affects, which means all those spell workings that I'm not thinking about that's out there doing their work, I'm further empowering them to manifest. I don't even have to do anything except be thankful for my coffee. How about that? Coffee saves the day again. And the more things we can do, the more things we can be thankful for, the more this multiplies in our life and in our magic. Okay. So what do we do with this? Okay. Well, I've already told you, put it in your life, put it in your magic, you'll see great results. And I'm hoping that this holiday season, you really, really step up your thankfulness and gratitude. Even if you think you're already thankful and grateful, step it up. I'm going to step mine up this year, actually. And here's the thing. I'm going to challenge you from this video all to the end of the year. Every day, practice some form of thankfulness and gratitude every single day from now to New Year's. Make it a habit. Live it, breathe it. And hopefully by New Year's, you won't have to think about it. You'll just start being thankful and grateful for things around you. Though I would still say keep it a mindful decision. I think mindfulness of it actually adds something to it. But try this out till the end of the year, okay? And I promise you, you will start to see some crazy results if you're keeping that journal. You all know we love our journals here at Working Dragon Mystic to track our results. Keep that journal, and you will see your daily life will be a little bit more positive, a little bit more positive, a little bit more positive, a little bit more positive. And slowly but surely, you're going to realize it appears you've had less and less bad days. Well, you haven't really. The bad days came, but they didn't affect you as bad. You were in charge of them because of this. Okay. And you're also going to notice if you're using gratitude and thankfulness in your magic, that every time you're grateful and thankful in life, it further empowers your magic. You're going to see better manifestation results. All right. So go ahead, jump in there, join this challenge. If you're joining this challenge, comment below. Let us know you're in and you're going to be practicing thankfulness and gratitude to the end of the year with us. Also, Working Dragon Mystic community, let us know what you are grateful and thankful for in your life in the comments below as well. And if you enjoyed this video or occult content, be sure to like the video, hit the subscribe button, and turn on the notifications. That's that little bell icon that's down here somewhere. Make sure you click all notifications if you want all, because we release new videos constantly and we do live streams once a week. You don't want to miss any of those because it's a lot of fun. The live streams are usually a hoot. We also do have workingdragonmystic.com. It's an online school. We have video courses that you can purchase on different topics. We're releasing new courses constantly. And we have recently started adding live video workshops where I am live with a group teaching the class right there, as opposed to just a pre-recorded course. And we are, again, adding more and more of those, trying to get those up. Stay tuned here and check the online school regularly for notifications of what courses are where. We're trying to work out a calendar that's reliable for those, but it is starting up. And if you have a workshop that you would like us to consider teaching, let us know in the comments below. Okay. And if you are interested in a coffee cup, we do have those at the merch store there. I think there might be a merch thing below the video that YouTube shows that'll take you over to the store. And until next time, I'm Drake. This has been Working Dragon Mystic. Again, I am thankful for my viewers and my channel subscribers, my Patreon members, you all, everything you do for my family. It has been amazing. Thank you so much for the opportunity to do this and share this content. Have a wonderful holiday season. Until next time, take care. Bye-bye.